all of my ideas are original, and they're also incredible. Regular Mike coming in pretty hot. Sarcastic me, how have you been prepping for the competition? Well, obviously I've been practicing loads. He is going to need to bring his A game. He's going to have to remember how to do the cube, and he's going to have to do the cube to completion in order to win the cube competition. Manu, write that one down. That was fire. Welcome to the first match in the Mike Speedcubing League. Me 1 versus me 2 speedcubing. Here's how it's going to work, everyone. We've heard a lot of talk about the double elimination bracket. That's what we're running here, okay? That's what we're running here. Let me explain to you how it works, because I've had to look up how it works, okay? So here's what's going to happen. We've got some matches set up here. 16 competitors, 16 versions of me will battle it out for the chance to win the grand prize of absolutely nothing. Maybe I'll treat myself to... I want to buy a new microphone, but it's like $600. My wife found out, so if she sees it, she's going to know. So I'm going to have to navigate that. But anyway, I'll treat myself to something. I do need a new monitor as well. I'll treat myself to something. Or maybe I'll treat you guys to something. I don't know yet. But anyway, 16 competitors. 16 of the world's greatest mics are going to battle it out for the chance to be crowned MSL Champion Season 1. It's going to last all year, this championship, because there's going to be so many matches, like 30 matches or 31 or something. Anyway, what happens in a double elimination, right? So let's have a look. Today, for example, we got me 1, regular me, versus me 16, sarcastic me. First to 3 wins. That's it. Solve to solve. First to 3 wins, and they make it through to round 2. The loser of that match goes into this, the loser's bracket, okay? So the loser of match 1 will play the loser of match 2. And then make it through to here. So the first 8 losers will go in here. Is that right? Yeah. There's only 8 losers. Yeah. 8 losers will battle it out for a place to go here. Then that'll whittle them down to 4. Now, you're thinking, but wait, these 2 go in there. But what about this guy? Well, this guy will be the loser from the first round 2 match. Does that make sense? So you have to, the reason it's called a double elimination bracket is that to get knocked out, because this is a knockout tournament, to be fair, to be clear, to get knocked out, you have to be defeated twice. So you get 2 chances, right? If you're defeated in the main bracket, you're then knocked into the loser's bracket. But here's the thing. I think this is like a slightly modified double elimination bracket, because the final will be the winner of the winner's bracket versus the winner of the loser's bracket. But Mike, that's not fair. How come the winner? Why isn't it just the 2 winners? Because they will both be the only person. They'll be the only competitors left who have only lost once, right? Because or no times at all. The winner of the winner's bracket hasn't lost any matches. The winner of the loser's bracket has only lost 1 match. Does that make sense? And then by the time, and then they have a fight in the final. Does that make sense? It makes about as much sense as I need it to make sense for my head. Does it make sense for you guys? I don't know. But that's what we're doing, okay? That's the plan. So, I've not really practiced this yet, but I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing. But first of all, we're going to meet our competitors. Welcoming, first of all, he's just taking a seat now. I can see him over here in the commentator's booth. It's regular me. How are you, regular me? Welcome along. Lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for having me. So excited to be taking part in the MSL. I think this is the future of speedcubing, honestly. The double elimination bracket is great. Obviously, PSL copied the MSL. Obviously, that's what's happened there. They know it's the winning system. They've taken it and made it for themselves. Regular Mike coming in pretty hot with the take there that this is in fact the original premier speedcubing league. Yeah, you know, I'm confident that all of my ideas are original, and they're also incredible. So that's where I'm coming from. Whoa, you're quite fat-handed, first of all there, regular Mike. You've got a bit of an ego. More than regular Mike, I'm realizing now as well. Yeah, I think possibly maybe I'm not regular Mike. Maybe I'm like egomaniac Mike, but I've just come in disguised as regular Mike. Well, regardless, regular Mike is who you're listed as on the competitor sheet. That's who you'll be playing today. What's your strategy for today? I'm going to be throwing down some... I'm not holding back. I'm going to be coming in hot with around 26-second 3x3 solves, which I think is going to absolutely cook the competition. And is gonna see me right. I'm going all the way through. I'm going all the way to the top. Thank you so much, regular Mike. I appreciate the insight there. Best of luck with your first match of the tournament. Me 16 sarcastic me is just taking a seat now. Let me know, sarcastic me. How have you been prepping for the competition? What's been your strategy? Well, obviously, I've been practicing loads. Okay, it's an unusual take to be not practicing. Do you think that strategy of not practicing is going to set you up well for this match today against regular me / egomaniac me? Oh yeah, because not practicing is the way to get it done. Hey, that's what I need, right? Okay, cool. Thank you for that, sarcastic Mike. We are I'm hearing in my ear now, we're from the producers, we're ready to go. The competitors are taking their place over at the solving station right now, and we are going to be starting today's match with me. One regular me is going to be setting the first time. Of course, you're welcome to play along at home. The judges are just getting things scrambled up and sorted for them now. Let me know in the chat, who are you rooting for today? This might need a poll, actually. We've had the sort of pre-match interview. Who is going to win? Me 1, regular Mike, or me 16, sarcastic Mike. In the sort of pre-season press conference that we had on Tuesday, there was a lot of support, a lot of people really vibing on sarcastic Mike. He was a bit of a fan favorite off the bat. But here we go. We're getting regular Mike is looks like he's ready. He's now inspecting, getting ready to lay down this first solve. It looks promising. Regular Mike, of course, like all the other mics, only able to solve very slowly on white. No interest in learning to be color neutral at all. In fact, to quote regular Mike, being color neutral is akin to witchcraft, and he doesn't support it. So getting on to the OLL now. There's a little fish there. He's going to orientate it the right way, looking for a T-perm to finish, nice and clean, with a one little AUF at the end there for a 23.94 for me, one regular Mike. I'd love to see that. Me 16 now stepping up to the plate. Just a reminder, everyone, we are looking for the best of 5 today. So that's the first person to get 3 wins is going to be your winner. Not a bad start, actually, from regular Mike. Let's see what sarcastic Mike is going to bring to the table. He's rolling his eyes at this scramble. That could, honestly, with sarcastic Mike, could mean anything. So let's see what he plays there. Nicely sets up the for a little free pair right at the start there for blue and orange. Green and red looks good for that second case. Setting up for the OLL. It's looking good, everyone. It's, what's it called? Oh no, commentary Mike potentially put off sarcastic Mike there. That's really unfortunate. There's probably going to be an appeal and a hearing about that. 33, Mike messed up the U-perm or the V-perm. I forget the difference. That's why they hire me for the commentary here, everyone. So regular me, Mike, is taking the first point there. There may be some follow-up to that to see if there's going to be an appeal by sarcastic Mike being put off by the voices in his head. Now, what's going to happen now, everyone, because regular Mike started, we are actually going to look at, we are actually going to see the next solve. Sarcastic Mike is going to be starting at the round this time, so he gets the Gets the ability to go first. Commentary mic already causing issues, so we're going to see how that progresses in the league. Early results are in. Fan favorite sarcastic mic leading the poll at 67%. Okay, solve number 2, everyone. Here we go. Sarcastic mic. Just inspecting now. Having a look, seeing what you can see. He doesn't love it. He doesn't hate it. He's kind of ambivalent, honestly. We haven't specifically got an ambivalent mic, but sarcastic mic doing a good job of holding down that kind of attitude right now. 2 pairs are in. He's looking for that third. Orange, blue, leaving him with red, green at the back here. It's for a case 2. It's okay. We'll take it. There's our hook. There's... Oh, no. What have I done? I mean, what has he done? Absolutely cooked himself again. I think the nerves have got to sarcastic mic, honestly. Why perm? Why? Because I got a 37. Disgusting. The door is wide open now for regular mic to take a substantial lead here. That was cringe as I messed up a U-perm, I think. No. I messed up the headlights OLL. Or, you know, sarcastic mic did. This is hard. Have I bitten off more than I can chew here? Almost certainly. Regular mic now getting ready for his second solve. He doesn't hate what he sees. I see a little smile on his face there. I think he knows it's GG's at this point. 1 is in. He likes the look of that blue-red. He loves the look of that red-green. Just the green-orange to go now in the back left for a hook. And then an hourglass. And then, what's this? It's a T-perm again. He loves it. Absolutely loves it. No AUF required for a 21.67. Taking regular mic into a screaming lead here. It's now match point. 1 set is all we're looking at today. Me 1. Regular mic is going to lead us into this third solve. Are we looking at a clean sweep straight away in the first match of the MSL? We've absolutely killed the viewer count on the stream, so that's a good sign. I love to see it. Regular mic getting ready to lead us into the third solve of the tournament here. Was that 21? That was the tournament best solve so far as well. You want stats? We got stats here, everyone. Sort of, kind of. Are we ready? Are we good? Okay, here we go. That's an error by regular mic here. Okay. Looking for that green-orange. He found it. No worries. Oh, no, that's another error. Okay, lots of unforced errors appearing in regular mic solves. Now, just getting a little bit too confident. There's a fish, put it on its tail. That's an F-perm. Oh. Whoa, managed to keep it together for a very, very scrappy 28 there. The disadvantage of an unset up cube obviously is starting to kick regular mic in the butt here. So coming in, what's our mean? 24.6 for me 1. That's stinky. Let's see. Well, it's not as stinky as sarcastic mic's looking over here. So this is match point, everyone. We've got 28 to beat. The door is ajar. It's not wide open, but the door is ajar here for sarcastic mic, who has been unable to land a solve under 30 seconds today, which is pretty embarrassing. R2D2's here. We love to see it. L prime. R2. Double R2D2. Is this a sign? Is this a sign? Let's find out. Sarcastic mic looks like he likes this cross, but then he would never admit that. He'd probably be really snarky about it, you know how he is. That's the cross done, everyone. Absolutely breakneck speed. He nearly put oh, that was a lovely little setup. Nearly put a pair in the wrong place, but he's setting himself up nicely for that final blue-red pair. There's a fish with a regular soon. This is an R. R-perm with a U2 for 24. Me 16 redeems himself there, taking the 24, which beats the 28 8 of me 1. Very nice. We have a match here, everyone. Oh, that's what I did. I broke that. So regular me with 2. Sarcastic me finally making some ground back here. Is this a comeback story? Is this what we're looking at today? So me 16, Sarcastic Mike to solve. Is this content, everyone? Is this going to be fun? Have I cooked myself here, or is this going to be fun? I've kind of committed to the whole season. The whole year, actually. Is that an error? Let's find out. Okay. Sarcastic Mike setting the pace here on this 4th solve. I can see some good stuff in here. It's pretty good for, you know, your kindergarten white cross solver. There's a free pair on red, white, an easy one on blue, orange. I meant to say, I got the color wrong there, but I'm also trying to concentrate. It's really hard. I don't like this at all. I've made a mistake. That's the one. That one. It doesn't have a name. That's a. Oh no, it's that one. V perm or something for a 24. Honestly, not too bad for Sarcastic Mike. 24 is where Sarcastic Mike's want to be. He's obviously got a handle on his nerves now. Bringing that mean down below 30 as well. Me 1 has actually got some work to do. He was looking real confident here with a 23-21, but that 28, has that rattled him? Has that rattled regular Mike's confidence? Can he pull it back after the disappointing results he saw in the last one? Letting Sarcastic Me back in there potentially. Oh, geez, the vote has changed. The popular opinion has now swung completely in the favor of regular Mike. Looking the public saying that they reckon regular Mike is going to win by 55%. It was 67% leaning towards Sarcastic Mike earlier, of course. So the crowd has really turned on Sarcastic Mike. He talked a big game, but he hasn't brought any game. Although as he's slowly warming up and slowly finding his way in the competition, he's giving us something to watch. He's giving us something to get excited about. Regular Mike making some really interesting calls in this F2L. It's pretty ugly, but it feels like a safety at this point. There's an error. He has he has made a mistake in the F2L, which is really going to cost him. There's the V for a 38. My word, it comes down to this. What a comeback we are seeing from Sarcastic Mike right here. What an incredible match we have got for you on the first match of the MSL here on CubeCast. Brought to you by Speedcube Shop, Cubing Life Academy, and my store, speedcube.co.nz. Woo! That was embarrassing. Okay. Me 1 is setting the pace on this, the 5th and final solve of today's matchup. He likes what he sees. I can already tell. I'm in the wrong window. I need to put that back to 2. Okay, there we are. So, yeah, all right, here he goes. Woo, Sarcastic, no, regular Mike, me 1, setting the pace on this, the 5th and final solve of the competition today. Not the competition entirely. This competition, of course, will go on for what feels like my entire life. Where's green red? There it is. Big pause there from regular Mike, who is clearly shaken by the comeback of Sarcastic Mike. Y-perm, I think, for a 23. That's right in the pocket of where he wants to be. Regular Mike wants to be sitting there with a 23. This is coming down to the wire. Match point in Solve 5. We've seen 24s in the last 2 solves from Sarcastic Mike. What can he pull out? What can he pull out in this, the final solve? Sarcastic Mike just waiting for the scramble now from the delegate. Delegate Mike. R2D2. There he is. Back prime, L2, back prime. Okay, here we are. a hush descends over the entire live studio audience of one. The poll now sitting at 50-50. What an incredible first match we've had here. It looked like a clean sweep. Sarcastic Mike could not get it together. For this match point solve, he is going to need to bring his A game. He's going to have to remember how to do the cube, and he's going to have to do the cube to completion in order to win the cube competition. All right, there's some insight. Manu, write that one down. That was fire. Okay, here we go. Sarcastic Mike starting his inspection. The pressure is really on now. It's not a great looking cross. He's not super stoked on it. Okay. That was an error straight away. So he's solving five pairs straight off the bat. Don't want to see that. There's a dot. You don't want to see that either for a line. Redemption on the OLL. Oh, for 25. And that means that regular me, by just a couple of seconds, I think was a 2 seconds in it. Sarcastic me with the 25 versus the 23.12. Regular Mike has taken the first match and is moving on into match 2. Let's just catch up with a bit of admin here. So me won. Regular Mike has taken the W, being their first competitor to move on to round 2. And then me 16. Sarcastic. Mike has moved into the losers bracket. He is going to be competing against the loser from match 2, which will either be monosyllabic Mike or FTO Mike. Incredible scenes here. Curious Nick, the commentary rolling in now. Curious Nick, he almost had it. If only Sarcastic Mike had a little more luck, skill, and maybe a time machine. If only, it's just, that's how close it is here. These are the margins we're talking about in the Mike speedcubing leave. In me 1 versus 2, me 1 versus me 2 speedcubing. It literally comes down to those tiny little points, like, do you have skill and a time machine? Congratulations, regular Mike. We're gonna have a catch up with Sarcastic Mike first of all. The players are just making their way over now from the competition area back over to the commentary booth here. Sarcastic Mike, listen, it was a valiant effort, and I think you really had the crowd behind you to start with there. But regular Mike came in real hot. What thoughts on the match? Where do you think you went wrong? Well, I mean, solving the cube faster would have been a good thing to do. Like, that would have been good. Hey, definitely some valuable insight there from Sarcastic Mike. Listen, you're the first in the losers bracket. It's not over yet. It's a double elimination bracket is what we're looking at. How are you going to be prepping for, you've got a big gap now. We've got like 7 weeks until you're going to be playing again in the losers bracket. What are you going to be doing in the meantime to get yourself ready for your first losers bracket match, which will be against either monosyllabic Mike or FTO Mike, 2 unknown quantities as far? Well, I'm definitely going to be practicing heaps. Okay, great. Thank you so much for that, Sarcastic Mike. Regular Mike making his way into the booth now. Regular Mike, you came in with a bit of fire, a bit of ego earlier on when we spoke to you. Clearly, it's got yourself in the right headspace. You're feeling, you're looking pretty hot first through into the winner's bracket. Yeah, look, I came here with a job to do, and it was to wreck my competition, okay? That's what I came here for. Considering wrecked, Sarcastic Mike is now in the losers bracket. What else do you want me to say? Like, what do you want me to say? A lot of speculation in the league that you are actually egomaniac, Mike. What have you got to say to those allegations? This is just me. This is my whole just true self. I'm spicy. I'm zesty. I'm competitive. I'm ready to bring some heat. You know, I think maybe just people haven't seen the real me and they're getting a glimpse of me now. You know, I think that's maybe what's happening. Regular Mike, thank you very much and congratulations on the win. That concludes our first match of the MSL, the Mike Speedcubing League, for this season.